I have a dear friend, Mark Carter, who has a ministry called Message from the Mountain. He feeds many hundreds of people in rural Kentucky. Most are ex-coal miners and their families. I'll tell you more about him at the end of this lesson. Please stay tuned. Anyway, I was looking at a Bible nugget and he came to mind. When Mark was a coal miner, he got what he thought was the flu. His wife took him to the doctor, and Mark was sitting in the waiting room when his wife noticed that his color was changing from flesh color to gray right before her eyes. She called for a nurse who arranged for him to go to the ICU in the hospital where he died. The doctors worked on him and eventually brought him back. What he experienced is shared in one of my tapes called Message from the Mountain. He was brought back because God had more for him to do. Mark's nose is always in his Bible. It was printed in the late 1800s, and today it looks like it was published by the Duct Tape Company. What he reads and how much he reads has affected his health in a positive way. A number of years ago, when he was a coal miner, he was hit by lightning. That would have killed most people, but God had other plans for him. The lightning strike scrambled his brain a little, forcing him to retire early. They wouldn't let him drive the heavy mining equipment anymore in the mines. He could not sit at home doing nothing. One day he got the idea to feed the families of hungry miners in his area. He started Message from the Mountain. He didn't advertise for support. Instead, he went on Facebook and described what he wanted to do. Friends and family started sending him money to fulfill his dream. We were talking one day and he told me that he had moved about 12,000 pounds, that is 6 tons, of food from his suppliers to a number of food pantries that he supplies in his area. He loads the food onto his little trailer behind his car and then unloads it at the pantries. The lifting took its toll on his body. His knees became so painful that he told the Lord that if he wanted him to continue delivering food, then the Lord would have to take the pain away. Within hours, the pain in his knees was gone, so he continued delivering food. This gets us to our Bible nugget. Proverbs 4, verses 20 through 22. My son, give attention to my words. Incline your ear to my sayings. Do not let them depart from your eyes. Keep them in the midst of your heart, for they are life to those that find them, and health to all their flesh. Mark is a living testament to the truth contained in this promise. He provides more than 20,000 meals a year to the miners and their families in his area. He does not take any money from what he receives. His ministry, Message from the Mountain, is tax exempt, so his patrons can enjoy tax write-offs. If you would like to help the hungry in his area, contact him with the information on this slide. Thank you for your visit. I appreciate it.